Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So, just take this one with a huge grain of salt, because this leak looks very likely to be fake, but I still wanted to discuss it anyways, because regardless if this had been a thing posted online or not, I think there is actually still a chance a pack very much like this could happen anyways. It could happen next, or it could happen farther into the future. But without further ado, let's get right into what this leak was all about. The source is from Merrick, saying has a plumb bob, so I saw this the other day. You weren't around, how I don't know, you don't do anything, so I recorded it for you like the good friend I am. So let's take a closer look at this video. So you can see this person is browsing through game.co.uk, and yeah, there's this whole description for this Murder at the Manor expansion pack that is supposedly releasing on November 13th, 2020. There's also a picture of a leaked icon as well, which is of, well, a mansion. I could imagine the icon being this simple for this sort of pack. But let's all squint our eyes and take a look at a screenshot so we can actually read what the description says. It reads, "Constable, there's been a murder. A delightful dinner party at the mayor's house took a frightful twist when his murder plunged the evening into utter chaos. Venture to the sleepy countryside village of Worcesterbury and uncover what skeletons hide in the Worcestershire family closet to reveal who is behind the murder of the mayor in the Sims 4 Murder at the Manor expansion pack. Enlist the help of private investigator Prunella P. Plumbobs and sleuth the grounds of the Worcesterbury estate to gather evidence in piecing together the puzzle of this thrilling murder mystery. In a race against time, rifle through drawers and search under furniture to track down the murder weapons, and interrogate the guests and house staff to assess their alibis. But beware, as the night unravels, more and more Sims are in danger of becoming the killer's next victim, and you never know who, when, or where they'll strike next." Alright, after reading that last part of the description, because that was the one part I hadn't read before recording this video, I'm more convinced that this is a fake leak. And also, with murder being in the title for a T for teen rated game, yeah, that seems to be pushing it a little bit, even though I think they could still pull off a pack like this where if it was more like a parody of a murder mystery, but literally having murder in the title seems a bit much. But why I initially thought that maybe there was a chance of this being real is I'm pretty sure game.co.uk has leaked stuff in the past. The title might have been a bit off, though. I don't remember for sure. And also does fall into the category of not really revolving around things like cars, or improved babies, or farms, or bunk beds. So yeah, that's definitely something that made me think, well, oh no, even though I do not want a pack like this, it could be true. And if this did end up being real somehow, I think that would be the last straw for me in terms of just having hope for any of the packs that I would want for The Sims 4, where it's like, really? Putting a freaking murder mystery pack ahead of things like hobbies and farming and, of course, generations? Ugh, that would be so bad. I mean, yeah, they've done that with Star Wars, but to put a pack like that right after Star Wars would be pretty bad too, because it would really remind me also of how they kind of like with the Sims 3's early days. I felt like they were really trying to push an RPG style into The Sims, which doesn't really work for everybody and is not really what The Sims originally was. So I'd be scared of them going in that direction again if this were to be true. But I think making a murder mystery as a whole expansion pack rather than as a game pack would sadly fall into line with some of the things that they've done recently. I mean, I wanted an eco pack for years, but I would have figured that would have been a game pack, but no, that turned out to be an expansion pack. I guess in that case, it was just a really buggy pack. Otherwise, I think that was actually a really good one. But yeah, I could imagine them doing that sort of thing again. And towards the beginning of this year, the Simgurus were saying, well, at this point, we fulfilled pretty much all of the big fan requests for packs. So now we might end up doing some more experimental things, and I think that has definitely rung true for this year. And maybe they ran a little too hard with that. And yeah, Murder at the Manor, the Murder Mystery Pack, I think would fall into an experimental sort of pack that we haven't really had in The Sims before. Also, with that listing having a November 13th release date, that does actually fall into line to when we get expansion packs. We get one in November, and November 13th is a Friday. Expansion packs release on Fridays. So even if this leak were 100% fake, I think no matter what this expansion pack is, that is an extremely safe, predictable date for that expansion pack 10 to come out. But there is one other major reason why I think this leak could very well be fake. Because I tried searching game myself for this listing, and it was not there, because in the video, it was next to Eco Lifestyle. It was not there. I even tried specifically searching for The Sims 4 Murder, at least, so to see if maybe it would come up sooner. Nope, it wasn't there either. And I also tried typing the exact URL that we could see in the screenshot, and, well, I didn't get any sort of listing there, just an internal server error. So, I guess it very likely is fake from that too, unless it was just taken down super quick. But yeah, I don't know. That's just another thing that makes me think that this is very likely fake, and if it is, thank goodness. One more tweet that I quickly want to fit in here is from Sims Community. This looks severely fake, especially with no traces left behind on the retail site and search engine catch that I've checked. We've all went through Country Livin', let's not go through this again. That's a really good point. With Country Livin', that was a photoshopped Target leak, and what made it seem believable is that it looked very similar to a real leak that we had for Discover University from Target. But no, Country Livin' was fake, so it could end up being a very similar sort of case this time too. Also, farming is something that a lot of people are asking for, so even that was a bit more believable than this murder mystery thing. Although I think I have seen a couple of people here and there ask for a murder mystery pack, but yeah, this would be another very, very niche thing like the Star Wars pack. There was also a speculation thread about this in the official Sims forums, with one post in particular that I want to highlight from Bizuktag, and I hope I said that correctly. So, alongside the speculation that I've already talked about, like, yeah, using the word murder in the title, and also it being very suspicious that we can't look at the page ourselves, they also say the alleged pack in the video is not on the game website now, but the product count in the video is 89, and the product count currently on the site is still 89. If they removed the leaked pack, the count should have gone back to 88 unless they happen to add another product at the time of removal. Doesn't mean it's automatically fake, but I guess we'll know soon. So yeah, that's a really good observation as well, and yep, it's only a matter of weeks until we know what the expansion pack is officially anyways. My prediction is early October for that. And one last thing I just want to add in here is that the more I read the original tweet, the more I feel like it's actually coming off as a joke between friends, saying like, oh, you don't do anything, and I'm just a good friend and recorded it for you. So maybe this wasn't even intended on being spread around a lot, and it was directed at Has a Plum Bob, who has made some really convincing looking fan renders in the past. Like, Has a Plum Bob was not trying to fool us or anything, but it's still some really interesting looking work. So overall, I think this is more likely to be fake than real, but I still wanted to address the rumor and still entertain the idea of what if this was something that the Sims team would actually do, because I don't think it's completely out of the realm of possibility regardless of this listing and whether it's fake or not. And that wraps up another Sims Info Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think this leak is fake? And regardless of the leak, what do you think of the idea of the Sims doing an expansion pack like this? And be sure to subscribe if you want to keep up with my latest content from The Sims, Paralive, Sonic the Hedgehog, and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!